Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, you guys. All right, or whatever time you guys are watching it, I don't know. Anyways, so in today's video, I want to do something different. I really enjoy doing these vlogs with you, so I thought today would be a great time to actually do one. So what we're going, I can't even talk already. What we're going to do, well, actually, technically, I'm going to be doing it, but you're going to be watching. Hopefully, you stick around and watch the video. I'm going to be making some, well, I should say I'm going to be baking. I had thought what I just said. Wait, did I make any sense? Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. It's already started. All right, so in today's video, we are going to be baking some oatmeal cookies. You got it? Okay, I got it. Do I got it? I think I got it. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be baking some oatmeal cookies. However, I want to show you exactly the ones that I make. Obviously, oatmeal cookies come in different variations, meaning people make it completely different from each other. And these particular ones, I don't use raisins. And I know typically oatmeal cookies do, I would say about 80% of the time come with raisins. But my household hates raisins. I don't know why. I grew up on raisins. It doesn't bother me. But I do like that sweetness to it. So I do use actual, well, I should say I use dried cranberries. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. Maybe do a little bit chit chat behind the scenes. So stick around and see exactly what we bake, and hopefully I don't burn the house down. If I do, that's why we got insurance. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so real quick, a disclaimer. You may hear my daughter in the background. She's watching TV. You may hear her screaming, hooting, hollering, calling out my name. That's just what she's doing. Right now she's watching TV, and my cat just he just climbed off the refrigerator. Anyways, one of my cats has the most interesting hiding places around the house. Like when we feel like he's escaped from us, escape, he's actually hiding somewhere in the house. But anyways, you guys, and then you may hear my dog in the background. Well, one of them sleeping. He's sleeping under the kitchen table, so, and the microphones are right there, so you're probably going to pick up snoring. That's him. Just an FYI. All right, you guys, do you know what? First though, before I get started, let me go ahead and show you exactly what we got in front of us. Ooh, you guys, look at all the goodies. All right, so I don't have anything organized. As you can see, it is just a hot mess, but I definitely wanted to show you exactly how my setup is currently right now. Obviously, some lighting in the house isn't the greatest, so I'm using this, so hopefully you guys can actually get a good look at me. Hi. Wait, no, you can't see me now. Okay, however, I do need some coffee. Oh my. It's not cold in the house. It's just, I just need it because my hair is a hot mess right now. I need some coffee. I didn't make any, but I always make a backup for a cold coffee. I'm smart sometimes. Okay, so yeah, typically when I make coffee, if there's any left over, I'll put it in like one of these things. I went blank as to what it's called. So I usually put it in there so that it can, you know, I can save it. I can't think of my words today. So anyways, you guys, so let's go ahead and make me a coffee first. Damn, it's dark. And then we can get started because clearly we're off to rocky starts. Okay. Have you guys gone to the grocery store lately? Which I'm sure you have. But have you seen, like, eggs are, like, expensive? Like, are they, like, pooping out? What, do chickens poop out eggs? I don't know. Anyways, you guys, but they're pooping out eggs that clearly are worth, like, $10. Inflation, I'm telling you, it is, Not today, Satan. All right, you guys, so before we actually get started, so as I mentioned, I do use their sweetened dry cranberries. As I mentioned earlier, I did say that. People in my household don't like raisins. I don't know why, but I guess a lot of people don't like raisins. Who knew? Anyways, so I'm going to be using the dried cranberries. They are sweetened, but I want to add a little bit more moisture back to it. So I am going to use some tap kind of like hot, warm water. And the reason I'm not going to be the reason why I'm going to be doing that is because I don't want to use boiling hot water because I don't want them to like get smushy. So if I use regular warm hot tap water, at least it won't do that to the cranberries. And again, the reason for that is just to add a little bit more hydration to the cranberries themselves. Let me go ahead and show you what I mean. Is it hot? Yeah, it's good. Wait, no, using the wrong bowl. All right, I have the bowl right here. See, even though I got some of the stuff prepped, I still don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so we got the water together. Let's go ahead. It smells good. All right, so let's go ahead. What I'm going to do I'm going to go ahead and do, because I can't get my words together, I'm just going to pour these in here. And again, just let them soak in the warm, hot, there's still some in there, in the warm, hot water. I'm telling you, I'm like this all the time. Just to kind of like rehydrate those dried cranberries. Again, I don't want them to get soggy, but just, you know, just get that little hydration back. You know, in our own skin, sometimes our skin be looking dry, so we need to add that hydration. That's the reason why I'm doing it. All right, you guys, so to get started, well, I did get started. I got the cranberries in the water. All right, to actually start making the mix. What? I don't know what she said. Anyways, you guys, so the first thing I'm going to be starting is getting the butter melted because it's not soft. Maybe it is soft enough. I think it should be okay. What'd you get? Yeah, I'm about to ask you, what do you guys think? All right, so I think it is pretty good soft in terms of like, yeah, it's not room temperature, but it's still soft enough where I can squeeze it. Yeah, anyways, guys, so I will use 2 salted. You can either use unsalted or salted. I like saltiness in terms of my cookies. This means I need to use a little bit less salt when I'm adding it to my actual ingredients. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so we need 2 sticks of salted or unsalted butter. Butter, not margarine. None of that fake stuff. You need butter, all right? And then you need 1 cup of brown sugars, and then you're gonna mix it all together, okay? All right, let's go ahead and do that right now. And start it. Bam! Mix, mix, mix. Okay, so you wanna add 1 egg, right, to the current mix, you know, the current ingredients. If you want to be all fancy and you want to prevent any eggshells falling in, because that happens to me all the time, just put it in a separate bowl so this way you're not having to dig it in. But I ain't got time for that. So fingers crossed that we don't get no egg, you know, shells inside the actual bowl. Do we? No, we ain't got none. Good, we got it. Got it. If we did, someone would just get a crunchy spot. It's all right. Okay, so while that is mixing, we are going to be using or needing 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, but this is technically imitation vanilla extract. How do you say that word? Anyways, we need 2 of them, all right? 2 teaspoons. All of the information that I'm basically saying will be in the description field below to help you guys out if you're like me. It's a little special. All right, you know what? Let me turn this off because if I'm pouring this in here, it might splash all over me. So again, oh, Jesus, that was a lot. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. You know what? Baking, you don't always have to be precise. Actually, you do. All right, you guys. So as that's mixing, yeah, it's mixing. We need to get our dry ingredients together, so let's go ahead and do that right now. I got my bowl, which I could not find my mixing bowl, so I'm just going to have to use... What is this? Oh, it's a Tupperware bowl. We'll use this Tupperware bowl to do mix all my dry ingredients. Why am I so scatterbrained? I don't know. I think I need more coffee. All right, let's go ahead and get that together. All right, so the first ingredient I'm going to need is 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Unfortunately, I can't find my regular, like, you know, baking cups. I have my liquid cups, so don't judge me, don't come after me. I'm gonna have to use this. It may not be precise, but we're gonna have to use it because, again, I cannot find it. All right, so I got my flour. Let's go ahead and put that together. Let me do this separately because I don't want to be like whoo, a cloud everywhere, because that just might be annoying me. I might just drop this all. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. I almost spilled a little bit, so I have to do this again. I can't stand working with flour. Like, look at this. Maybe I should, no. I would say maybe I should put the cup inside the bag, but I don't think that would have worked. All right, not with this big old liquid cup. All right. Okay, you guys, so to add the other ingredients, I need a half teaspoon of baking soda. So let me go ahead and add that in here. Wait, this is baking soda, right? Yeah, it's baking soda. I gotta be careful, you never know. All right, so we got half of that. And then we need a half, but I'm not gonna use technically a half, but some salt. And the reason I'm not gonna use too much salt is okay, I'll come over there. It's because, as you saw earlier, I already used the salted butter, so I'm just going to be using a little bit less. I don't know what a little less is, one half a teaspoon, but we'll figure that out. All right, guys, so the next ingredient I'm going to be using, it is the oh my God, nutmeg. Nutbush City Limits. What the heck that came out from? Anyways, I'm going to be using a half a teaspoon of that. Maybe just a little less, just a little less. All right, that should be good. All right, so now, because I really like the cinnamon overall flavor, I'm gonna be using, that might be a lot, but I'm gonna be using 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. All right, so since I love cinnamon so much, as you can see, I'm gonna actually add this to the oatmeal cookies. This is Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cinnamon Dust. It is cinnamon dust. I'm gonna actually add a 1 whole teaspoon of this right into the mix. So yeah, you know what, let me just add a little bit more. All right, you guys, so we got all of our most of our dry ingredients whisked together. Smells kind of good. Whisked together, and now we're going to add 3 cups 3 cups of old-fashioned oats. So I got 2 containers here because I gotta use 1 up. So like I said, we gotta use 3 of these. I'm about to stick the whole thing in here. All right, so let's go ahead, try to get 3 of this in here. Oops. Okay, so we got 1 cup, right? So now we go 2 more and we're good to go. And then mix all that together. All right, you guys, so what I like to do is use like this type of little strainer right here. Just pour the cranberries into here. So while the mixture is actually mixing, I'm gonna go ahead and put this right on top of here and let the excess water drain out. Then we should be good to go to add this to our mix. All right, guys, so with the mixer on, then you're gonna bring in a little at a time of your dry ingredients to the actual mix right now. All right, you guys, so now we wait until it's done, mixed all together, which it looks like it's struggling. But that's perfectly fine. All right, let's go ahead and preheat my little toaster oven. Yeah, I'm using a toaster oven to get these suckers baked and see how it works out. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna use my toaster oven. It's actually an air fryer, toaster oven, and a toaster, I guess, all rolled up in one. But anyways, you guys, so this is from Beautiful by Drew Barrymore. I've actually been using this a little bit for a while now, and I'm actually really enjoying this. All right, so let's go ahead and set this up for 350. Bake. Oh, wait. What did? Oh, I swear, I'm special. Now we hit start to get the pre-baking oven going. All right, you guys, so now I'm gonna add those rehydrated dried cranberries. All right, let me grab them right here. So they should have been, yeah, there's the liquids in there. It's been dripping out. Now, there's 2 things you can do. Either you can add a little bit more water back to the mix because we didn't actually add any water, or just squeeze it down to get any excess water out. Your choice, you do you, boo. I'm gonna keep the water in there because I like to be a little bit more, you know, a little savory. You know, I don't want to be like when you're biting into oatmeal cookies, because sometimes those oatmeal cookies can be a little bit like that. All right, so let's go ahead and add that to the mix. Either I'm gonna use the mixer. I'm afraid if I use the mixer, it may like just kind of like beat up the cranberries, so I just might use the spatula. All right, let's do that right now. All right, you guys, so years ago, I seen someone use an ice cream scooper when baking cookies. They said it was much easier to kind of get the exact amount that, you know, to make a good sized cookie. And believe it or not, it's really true. So I'm using an ice cream cookie, ice cream scooper as my cookie scooper for my that didn't make no sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and place it in the toaster oven for 350. Get my words right. And typically I'm gonna leave it in there between 6 to 8 minutes, but I usually just eyeball it until I see kind of like a nicely golden brown around the actual cookie. When I see it at that level, I take it out because it's still technically baking once you take it out because it's so hot. And then I put it on an actual air, something. All right, follow me. Okay, you guys, I'm not sure if you're able to take a good look, but right now they are at that point where it's nicely golden brown. Let me see if I can open this up for you guys. See this? Nicely golden brown around the edges. This is a perfect time to take them out. Let me show you. Okay, let's put this down for a moment, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. Let me show you exactly what I'm gonna do next, because I have no clue what I'm about to say. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead, just take a little bit of this out of here because it's still warm. Remember, when you take stuff out of the oven, they're still technically baking because it's still hot. So my goal is to take these out and then transfer them over to the cooling tray. All right, you guys, hopefully you can see this. All right. Whew. So once they cool down, then it won't be so like separating. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, let me go and finish the rest of these. All right, you guys, take a look. My cookies are done. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta test these suckers out. Take a close-up look. They smell delicious. All right, let's try one out. Okay, seriously, you guys, these smell so delicious. I wish someone was here other than my daughter, but right now she is occupied on her Kindle. I don't want to disturb her because once you disturb a toddler when they're on their tablet, it's a done deal. All right, let's go ahead. Oh my God, look at this. Ooh, this one's still warm too. Look at this, it's just, it's falling apart. It's delicious. Oh my God, let me show you. Let me put this dang down. When I say this dang down, let me put this down. Look at this. Look. Oh. Best oatmeal cookies ever. Not just because I made them. All right, you guys, but seriously, they are very good. If you want to know the recipe, I will include the information in the description field below. So you know exactly all of the ingredients that I use. As you saw, I'm not very precise. With baking, you kind of have to be, but when it comes to these type of cookies, I kind of like tweak it a little bit. Anyways, why am I whispering? Why am I whispering like it's a secret? All right, if you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, again, my name is Carlos. I do unboxings, product reviews, lifestyle videos, and makeup tutorials, and everything under the sun. Like, seriously. Anyways, you guys, so make sure you do hit that subscribe button because that lets me know, and give my video a thumbs up, but it does let me know that you are enjoying my channel and that I will continue creating content like this. What's my next cookie I should make? I love baking, I love cooking, so if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely let me know and I'll do another one in the future video. Anyways, you guys, but until then, make sure to brush your teeth, wash your culo, and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Take care and bye.